What's going on, guys? Today we are here at Roman Empire Gym and we are training with the one and only Ruff Diesel. We're gonna be doing some arms. We're gonna take you along our arm day. Let's get to work. Let's go. Here, I'll put
You doing 50? Oh.
Hell no.
Thank you, thank you. He's so kind.
What were your thoughts on this, like, past Olympia, man?
In terms
Where
of
Roman plays. Roman. I thought he was gonna place a little higher.
I don't know, man. You know, one thing I think the Olympia places a lot, unless you're like Chris, I think they place a lot of value on improving.
Okay.
Which I don't think it should be the case, you know what I mean? But Ramon, I think he maybe looks slightly different from shoulder to even Arnold. I mean, like, he looked a little different, but not that different, you know?
Yeah.
Where an 8th place guy to beat the 1st place guy and then swap back, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's a lot about improvement.
Okay.
And Mike did improve the most, and Ramon's kind of stuck. Ramon's at the max. Like, he's struggling. He's probably struggling to make weight at shows at this point.
Well, he's a really big dude, man. His fucking arms and forearms are crazy.
So there's that. And he can't improve anymore.
Yeah.
So the only thing he can do, he's gonna have largely the same physique every single time he competes now. It's just how well can he peak from show to show.
Yeah.
And it seems like how his peak goes is gonna, like, decide whether he's gonna get 2nd place, 4th place, 6th place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes that big a difference for him.
Well, I've noticed that he had a problem with his tan. It was like coming on,
really
you know,
bad,
he
man.
was sweating a lot.
It was really. And then it happened again at the next show he did in Brazil.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't know.
Does it happen because of, like, maybe like something they take before the show, or?
I think it's because he's so far above the weight cap. They have to do a lot to drop weight, and then once you drop weight, you gotta kind of bring yourself back to life.
Okay.
And that process is difficult to really nail. You know, there's diuretics involved. Some people do water and salt manipulations, sodium and potassium manipulation. I don't know what they're doing, but trying to guess all those factors, it's not ideal. You know what I mean? If you nail it, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it looks good.
But like 99, like, I don't know, 6 times out of 10, you might not get it. You know? All right, here's the test. First tricep extension since stem cell therapy. See how it feels. Feels better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made a weird popping sound, but
it's still making noises for sure. He heard it, but it feels better. It's still loud though.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's a start.
Yeah. You still got some feathers on your tricep though, man.
Nice. All right, dude. For the longest time, like, even there was a time where I couldn't do this. I couldn't do anything for triceps.
Yeah.
Yeah. That felt pretty good.
It hurt that bad, huh?
Yeah, dude, it hurt, like, everything.
What do you think caused that, man?
Think wear and tear, heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Like, for me to grow, I mean, for most people to grow, you have to lift, heavier and heavier over time. I think even with good form, just that amount of load over time is gonna get you, you know?
Yeah. When I was younger, the goal was to step on stage, man, but
still can, man. Look at Christian.
I think one of the things that scared me the most, man, at the time was like the steroid side of things.
Yeah. That's a big thing too, man. Like, I hate the internet, man, because the content creators that talk about stuff like that, either they don't know, or they speak in such a broad sense. Yeah. And I mean, like, when it comes to training and protocols and things like that, it's highly individualistic. So, like, I coach a lot of people. Some guys respond better than me. Yeah. I got one guy using like half the amount, and it took him half the time to get bigger than me. Okay. He started off smaller. Now he's bigger. He's a pro. He doesn't have the same, like, structure, so he's not doing as well, but he's put on more muscle than me. Okay. You know, in half the time. I got some guys that use more than me that I coach. Yeah. And for the life of them, they still look like natural athletes, you know? Yeah. I got other guys that respond well to the gear and their health is good. Yeah. I have guys that respond good to gear and we have to really, really pay attention to their lab work and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Yeah.
So it is a big decision, you know.
Yeah, and I feel like once you make that decision, it's kind of hard to go back. Or
It really
what are your
is.
thoughts on that?
I think if you do one cycle, I guess it's fine. But what's the point? If you decide to do it, I think it's pretty much like a long-term decision.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a lot of consequences and a lot of things you have to think about. You know, and it is a risk. I think if you're gonna be using anything, my opinion, it should be if you're trying to become a pro.
Yeah.
You know, because I personally couldn't justify it any other way besides like I'm trying to make this like a living or something.
Yeah.
To justify the health risks.
Well, you see a lot of kids nowadays, like on Instagram, they hop on sub just to get more followers, more likes.
I think it's insane.
Yeah.
If it's someone like Sam Sulek, fuck it, go for it, bro. You're making a shit ton of money.
But I'm guessing he wants to step on stage eventually,
I think he does. Yeah. So it wasn't even he did it to get social media famous.
Yeah.
He did it to be a professional.
Yeah.
I think it's not a great move.
Yeah.
And it sucks, man. People. There's goods and bads to everything in life, I think. I think it's a good thing that pros are more transparent with what they do.
Yeah.
But also the negative side is, when pros are more open on Instagram, you also got teenagers seeing that same post as adults.
Right.
Now teenagers are following the same stuff.
Right.
And it kind of sucks to see teens doing that,
It does. Yeah, no, it really does, man.
So yeah, it's good, it's bad. It's not much else you can do about it, I guess.
Yeah. One of my friends, Anton, the youngest class of physique, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, he looks crazy, man. He looks amazing, man.
He started a bit too young too. The other thing is too, certain compounds.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Tren is over demonized, but there are risks. Like that's one of the few compounds that can cause you to build up plaque in your brain and cause a lot of mental instability if you're prone to that.
Okay.
Me, I don't feel anything. I don't feel literally any of it.
Yeah.
I don't feel better on it. I don't feel worse on it. My strength doesn't change very much. But other people, they're highly affected by stuff like training. And those people, I have clients like that, you just don't take it. They still get fucking shredded. People don't believe Chris didn't take it. It's not a miracle drug. It doesn't get you any leaner with or without. It's just a tool. It doesn't get you bigger any faster.
Yeah.
So I think stuff like that is important to think about too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of young guys, they do mentally have a hard time on gear, and because their brain's not done developing yet, what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, man, like being in a bodybuilding gym, owning one, you get to see a lot of that, bro.
Oh my God.
A lot of younger kids, they shouldn't be on stuff, but there's some that actually look pretty fucking good,
If they're smart about it, technically there's not a issue with it. I mean, it's controversial to say.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, bro, you need to build your base first. And ultimately, I think that's a good thing to say, because more so than building a base, I think it's more so understanding if that's really what you want to do.
Yeah.
But health-wise, I don't think there's much change if you're going to start at 19 versus 22.
So you don't think there's a difference on, like, if you hop on gear at 18, 19?
I mean, if someone can argue a reason, I'll listen to it for sure.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be on regardless, I mean, the only difference is you're on it longer, so you got 3 extra years of negative effects on you, like your heart, your liver and stuff. But like, in terms of anything else, I don't really see a difference,
Yeah. Do you think that's something that can be fixed later on? Let's say you don't want to be a bodybuilder anymore. Can you like fix your insides by, not taking that anymore? Eating better.
I mean, if it's a comparison to someone, if you and someone else is doing the same thing throughout your life, you hop on gear, then you hop off, then no, you're never gonna be as healthy as the guy that never did it.
Yeah.
Can you live a good life and long life? Yeah, you still can. Yeah. It depends on a lot of factors, but.
Well, look at Arnold, man. He's still there.
He's still there, but I think he's had heart surgery for sure.
Oh, that's right, he has. That's right.
Shit.
Almost.
Almost. But overall, like most men, like at his age, go through some type of issue,
Yeah.
I would say compared to a person that lives healthy that didn't use gear, then obviously, yeah, that person's probably gonna be better off.
Yeah.
But to the average individual, I think it's pretty similar.
Yeah.
Like an average dude that, I know plenty of dudes in their 60s and 70s that have had heart surgery, they're on blood pressure medication, and all types of stuff. But yeah, if you compare it to average American, same, but healthy American, probably a little bit less.
Yeah. Yeah, what is healthier, rewards or McDonald's?
Shit.
I do think it's funny sometimes people, you know, they'll talk bad about like steroid use and all that stuff, but then you look at their diet.
I know, right?
Their sleeping schedule and, you know, they're drinking on the weekends, and it's like, what is worse at the end of the day?
That's why I think it evens out, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
One of them just more, you know, it's approved by society. The other one, not so much.
Not so much, yeah.
So it's like, it's bad. So you think if I hopped on a little bit of gear, I could be a pro too?
Probably could. Dude, I'm probably could for sure. You know, the thing is, dude, it's getting harder every year. I remember the first year of Classic, dudes placing probably 6 or 7 at the Nationals now would get their pro cards back then. Like the level of, you know, competitors is going up so much.
It has. I saw a video of Jay Cutler using one, and I started hunting for one. He talked very highly of it, so.
Oh, that's dope.
Whenever I saw it, I was like, I'll take it.
Mr. Cutler, he never had a nickname. I guess Jay is a nickname, maybe.
Yeah, but this thing feels great, man.
Do you do 1 arm or 2 arms?
You can do 2. I personally like to do 1 because you can kind of like focus more on it.
Let me do 1 because it's actually not. Like I couldn't do that. I couldn't do this machine.
Okay.
Last time I came here.
Because of your elbow.
Yeah. Or if I did, I would have to really make sure stuff is lined up really nicely.
Yeah.
To be able to use it.
That's normally how I like to use it.
We can do 1 arm.
It just feels better, you know, especially whenever you add a little more weight.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do 2.
Maybe add some weight.
Yeah, bro, you should do at least 1 show. After the new gym.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like if I was to do a show, or if I was to take that route, I would want to do more than just 1 show, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Because I'm like,
that's true.
I don't want to put, you know, I don't want to do that too.
No,
my health.
1 and done.
And just do 1 show.
Okay. Damn.
I mean, I know the big reason you told me earlier, you really didn't want to crush other people's dreams.
That too, man. Yeah, man. It's like once I'm up there, man, everybody's out of the picture.
I
you know?
appreciate you, man. Let me get just one Olympia title, then you can have the rest. Oh.
Hey, on a serious note, who do you think is gonna win at 2025?
Me.
Well, you can't say you. You can't say you. No, you can't say you.
The person that's gonna place.
Who's gonna take second
The
place?
person's gonna place second. I can see. I actually really like Mike's physique. I don't see how any of the guys could beat him, to be quite honest.
Okay.
One, he's still got a lot of room to grow, and he was already so far ahead of Urs, Ramon, Breon. He's the only guy that's, you know, pushed Chris like in points wise, you know.
Okay.
Like I didn't get a point on Chris, Ramon didn't get a point on Chris, Breon.
Yeah.
After he lost, he didn't get a point. So that's a real, you know, logically speaking, that makes a lot of sense to me. Urs is pretty much maxed out. Mm-hmm. His weight cap, I mean, he's like 20, 30 pounds over the weight limit shredded still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same with Ramon. Both those guys are maxed out their limits. So I'm like, how much can they really improve?
Yeah.
You know, like I said with Ramon, Urs is the same way, where it really just comes down to his peak.
Yeah.
And Urs peaks usually very, very well though. So
okay.
I think Urs is the most consistent out of anybody.
Yeah.
He's placed every single Olympia. I think he's placed 3rd.
Okay. And he's very young too, right?
He's the youngest. He's like 26, 27.
26? Okay.
I think he's 26, maybe 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say Mike for sure.
Mike.
Unless the only reason Mike wouldn't be second again would be if one of the newer guys pops up.
Okay.
Like this guy named Josema from Spain looks really good.
Yeah.
Niall Darwin.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Dude's waist is like this big.
Fucking tiny.
And there's a couple other guys. This Brazilian guy, Mateus, crazy physique.
Okay.
So if those guys can put on the size in the year, structurally and shape-wise, they're very, very good. So, but in the top 5, I would say Mike.
So it'd be you, Mike.
Me, Mike, whoever.
And whoever.
To be quite honest though, man, they always switching spots, you know what I mean? Like, like I've beaten all those guys. Breon's beaten all of us. Ramon's beaten all of us. Yeah. The only guy that hasn't placed second is Urs, but he's still beating Ramon once, you know, counting this year. Yeah. Me and Breon. So realistically, I think it'll be a very fun Olympia to be at.
What do you think? Because I know you were on stage whenever Breon beat Chris for the first. Whenever Chris beat Breon.
That's the year I stood out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember watching that and I was shocked. Yeah. Because I thought Breon had one more win in him.
Okay. A lot of people felt that way, man.
Personally, I do. I think that one I would have gave to Breon.
Okay.
Because I'm more about completeness. And that was the year before Chris brought up his back.
And his biceps, I think.
And his biceps. Yeah. People still give Chris shit on his biceps, but I think his arms are fine now. Yeah. They're not the prettiest, but size-wise, they're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that was the 1 year. I think realistically, Breon should have 3, and Chris should have 5.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember thinking the same thing too, man.
Yeah.
Whenever I watched that. Do you think that they give it to Chris because he was like face-wise, he was better for the classic division?
I think they thought he won structurally, I guess, but it's weird, man. I think they do that quite a bit. Even with Urs has the same weaknesses as Chris. They're a little bit more visible, like weaker arms, weaker back. But they place Urs very high too. Okay. You know, I don't think Urs should beat Breon half the time, but he does.
Yeah.
So I think the judges are consistent. Mm-hmm. I don't agree with it, but at least they're consistent with like, okay, you don't need to have the best back or arms to place well. I think they put maybe a little bit more emphasis on the structure of somebody, you know, just based on what I see. Because I definitely don't have the best arms. I have decent arms, not the craziest, you know.
Yeah.
But I think I have a really good structure, small waist, you know, nice taper.
Oh, bro, I remember watching your posing. Like the first time I ever saw any content or any video of you was posing, man, and I was like, holy shit. Posing is fucking crazy, man.
I'm excited to get back up and do some more stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a little rusty, so I've been trying to get back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this feels a lot better, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it wants to tear.
There's a couple of differences, from this. One, you're better aligned. When you were doing the preacher curl, you're a little bit more in.
Yeah.
Instead of completely vertical.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that one loads pretty heavy at the bottom.
Yeah.
So that's probably why you feel it. That's probably the main reason why you feel it down there.
That's probably why, man. And it's crazy because I've used a lot of these machines before. This one feels the best, in my opinion, man.
Okay.
I've used, because what's it called? Panana has one too. It doesn't feel as good as this one.
Okay.
What was it called? Matrix has one too. That one sucks.
I never used that good.
Matrix. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's just commercial equipment.
All right. This next one will be my first working set.
Oh, you're still warming up, huh?
Yeah. Dude, I'm pretty strong for my size. Like on a lot of exercises, I lift more than Hunter.
Okay.
I'll say arms, everything except like legs. Everything except legs, I could probably do a little bit more than Hunter can.
Yeah.
Which is pretty wild.
What do you think is the main difference between your training and Hunter Labrau's training? You're going from classic physique to open bodybuilding.
Pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same thing?
Yeah. I think people underplay genetics when it comes to like divisions, you know?
Okay.
Like I'm not, me and Hunter don't train any differently. We learn from the same guys, Joe Bennett. It's just like, but if you look at me, because we're basically the same. I think he's a year older than me.
Okay.
We've been training the same for about the same amount of time.
Yeah.
I even eat more than him. I lift heavier than him.
Yeah.
We do the same training. It's just the way it is, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
So if you wanted to do open, what do you think are some of the things that you would have to change? Or is that even
personally,
like,
I can't
obtainable?
do it, dude. I'm already eating like 7 meals a day.
Yeah.
Like Roy, he also trains with me 100. Roy eats, I think, 4 or 5 times a day.
Okay.
So I was like, dude, I'm eating 7 times a day. I lift more than you guys. I don't know what else I could do.
Yeah.
Gear-wise, I don't think it's much different either.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't do a small amount. Like I do like a reasonable amount to where I do have to make sure my my health is in check with especially my blood pressure.
Yeah.
It runs in the family, so that's the biggest thing. If I was to take more, I don't even know if I would grow anymore.
Right.
Because for a lot of people, once your health starts to go, your body stops responding. You know what I mean? So I think the heaviest I could probably get on stage is maybe 190 to 200.
Okay.
So I might be able to do 212.
Okay.
I wouldn't be the heaviest dude.
Yeah.
But open, like where Derek, because me and Derek the same height.
Yeah.
Where I'm weighing like 230, 240 now.
Yeah.
And mind you, Derek started after me too, and was eating less than me, doing 212.
Yeah.
Like I remember, because we were in my 40, I'll be like eating all my food. He'll be on the treadmill doing cardio, eating just protein and greens in the off season to keep his weight down.
Yeah.
So genetics are huge with that stuff, man.
I saw Derek once from like a distance. He's a tank, man. He's like this fucking wide, bro.
So yeah, he's my height.
Yeah.
But he's like probably right in the off season. Maybe he gets up to like 260, 270, maybe 260.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like 80 pounds heavier than I am.
That's crazy, man.
Shit's crazy. But I have seen some crazy cycles.
Some crazy cycles?
Yeah.
What is the craziest cycle you've seen?
I don't remember, but it was one from a popular coach in the 90s. They had a lot of 90s, early 2000s. They had a lot of big names. Dude, it's probably one of those death cycles you've heard of.
Okay.
Online. I didn't think it was real, but I met a guy that was doing it, and I was like, bro, that's insane.
Yeah.
He wasn't the biggest guy either. I mean, he was an open bodybuilder, but I think when he was doing that, he might have been 250, but he cut down. He probably would have been like 230, which is what Chris competes at.
Yeah.
So it was basically like a high-level classic guy.
Okay.
And I was like, bro, this is too much.
Yeah.
He cut back and he started to progress a little bit more.
Okay.
Because his health markers were fucking awful.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, like it's not common to do orals in the off season. He was doing, I think, like 100 mgs of like Anadrol or D-ball.
Very toxic.
Which is fucking, that right there by itself is really bad.
Yeah.
Maybe like 2 grams a test.
2 grams? Holy
which
shit,
is a lot.
man.
2 grams of like equipoise.
Okay.
Most guys don't use that anymore. It's really hard on your kidneys.
Yeah.
And one other compound, I think maybe NPP or something.
Okay.
But just 4 grams of 4 grams of oil. Like I don't even know how you pin that much, to be honest with you. That seems
a lot, man. Now, is this man still alive?
He's good. He cut back. Like I said, he cut.
Yeah, I do.
I think he did it for like 1 season.
Yeah.
He talked with some smarter guys that are doing top 10 at the Olympia.
Okay.
He cut back and now he's even bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man.
Yeah. It's just complicated. You do have those people though that can blast a ton of shit and like just they don't have terrible size from it. Mm-hmm. But that shit's very rare. You got guys like Ronnie and maybe a couple more that can like handle that much gear and also not have terrible side effects.
Yeah.
You know, because from what I've noticed, Ronnie, all his issues are like bone and structural. It's nothing like internal, like organs or heart or liver. It's all like from lifting, not gear use. So he's one of the few people that can do a shit ton of stuff.
Well, I was told that Ronnie was just running the basics, man. You know,
He can run the basics, but just a lot of the basics. You know what I mean? Like, I think running the basics, yeah, that's fine, but it's about the amounts you do too, you know?
Yeah.
He could have been running just tests, but if you're running 5 grams a test, you know, that's a shit ton of tests.
I remember watching a video of him. He was doing some interviews somewhere, and he was just like, yeah, you know, the guy asked him, you know, what he used to take. He was like, oh, just the basics, you know, tests, D-ball.
I believe that. I believe that was it, but like, how much of all that stuff were you using?
Right.
That's the question, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's a guy in Texas that just does tests. He's at the Olympia.
Okay.
I think he does a large amount of it, but it's just tests, yeah. Well, so I can believe that for sure. Especially back then, they were doing a lot of crazy stuff, you know.
Just a bucket.
Just a bucket full of tests.
Just a bucket full of tests.
But yeah, I can believe it.
No, I mean, yeah, bro. I think he's probably the greatest bodybuilder, man, in my opinion.
Personally,
man.
dude, a lot of people give me shit for this, but when he says he was natural, I believe it.
When he was
He doesn't look.
powerlifter.
He doesn't look natural whatsoever.
Yeah.
The reason I believe it is because of how much muscle he put on after the fact.
Right.
You'll notice a lot of guys. Myself, I was natural at like 155.
Mm-hmm.
On stage now, I'm around 180.
Okay.
At my heaviest was at 30 pounds after 10 years of use. You know, Ronnie, I think he put on 60, 70 pounds from when he claims he was natural to his heaviest.
Yeah.
So I personally believe it. I'm like,
Yeah, right.
that, and that's why I believe it. I mean, I look at guys, even like the top Olympians, like what Keon said he was natural to where he is now. You see the weight gain. I think Keon's put on maybe 30, 40 pounds. So I was like, okay, I can believe it because of the amount of weight gain he had.
Yeah.
If he was on stuff already, I don't believe he would have gained as much weight. You know what I mean? Or he would have been heavier already.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. People can call me, crazy, but there's outliers, man, out there.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, no, and Keon, bro, his fucking waist, man.
Yeah.
Super tiny, bro. Super
Honestly,
tiny.
probably the prettiest physique
Yeah.
competing right now.
Yeah. He actually came here once.
Oh, he did?
He came here with the Gasp team.
Ah, yeah.
So I've had the pleasure of having him here once.
Yeah, he's, genetics and physique-wise, crazy. I don't see anyone beating him anytime soon,
Yeah.
just because of his structure. There's probably dudes that can put on just as much muscle, but it's not going to look the same. And I love Sean. I was a fan of Sean when I first got into bodybuilding. That's how long he's been a pro.
Yeah.
I was the kid DMing him questions like, yo, bro, how do I get a sponsor? And everything. He would ignore me, but
Yeah.
but yeah, I was that dude. And I love Sean. I don't see how Sean can beat Keon unless he comes in very off
Yeah.
moving forward. But it'll be interesting, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean's a very small man.
Yeah.
Was.
But I love it, dude. I have so many people that ask me about what is it like to be a shorter competitor. And I'm like, bro, if Sean is 3 inches shorter than me and winning open shows, like there's no issue being shorter in bodybuilding.
No, actually, no. Even in powerlifting, man, being short actually helps, a lot. I mean, 10 pounds of muscle is going to look a lot different on him than, on someone taller.
So I mean, he just placed third at that show overseas with Chris, and so he lost the Mr. Olympian Classic and the 4th place guy in the Open. That's not bad for a guy that's 5'2", 5'3".
I didn't get the point of that show. Was it just like a?
It's an open show, but pros can compete in whatever. I can compete in any division I want.
Yeah.
It's just Chris wanted to do one open show.
Okay.
Same with Sean, and I think it was just luck
Yeah.
that all those guys did that show.
Okay. I thought it was made for, for
Those promoters got lucky as fuck and made a bag.
For real?
Yeah, 100%. I really want to know how much money they made at that show versus last year. Yeah, this heavy. There you go.
Broadest height? It's about.
Leela brought us 5'5", 5'6". He might have been, I think he's 6'6". Because he's like my height now and he's like 60.
I remember seeing him, and I'm like, damn, bro, that's your active physique on that frame.
Yeah, dude, I love Leela brought us literally my favorite bodybuilder. In every sense of the word. And physique wise.
Posing one.
I could maybe say Flex Wheeler might have been a little bit higher physique wise for me. But physique wise, really high. Posing number 1. Mindset really high up there. And just general lifestyle, like family man, husband, father, businessman. Dude kills it in fucking every area.
Yeah.
Usually people are good in 1 or 2, but they suck at everything else. I literally have no idea how you excel in every single area of life, you know what I mean? It's fucking wild.
Bro, and he still looks great, man.
Oh, bro, that's another thing.
Yeah, bro.
He still looks crazy. He doesn't like to show it, but I've seen him maybe once or twice since I've been here, like actually like maybe take his pants off or take his shirt off. And I'm like, dude, he stays lean year round. I think his upper body, especially his arms, no size loss. His legs maybe a little bit, but not much, man. Not much at all.
Yeah.
Still trains every day.
He eats clean too, man.
Still eats very healthy.
Yeah.
It was a lifestyle for him, and it still is, you know. Then you got, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong, but it's interesting to see him versus like Chris Cormier.
Okay.
Chris Cormier is just like, nah, bro, I did my time. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna eat these cheeseburgers.
Yeah, he's
and, you know,
enjoying life.
yeah, he's enjoying life. I don't mind it either way, man. I think I'll be in between.
Sure.
I'm not gonna be as strict as Lee, I don't think, but I'm definitely not gonna let go as much as Chris.
Of course.
Yeah. Maybe do some dips.
Yeah.
Do you like this one or this one?
That one.
Okay.
What's like the second best gym that you've trained at? Obviously, this is first.
Second best one. I don't know. Like, let me think. It's tough, man. I'll name a few that I like and the reason why.
Okay.
I like Bell's just because of the atmosphere.
Okay.
It's a little too crowded for me, but like you go in there and like I just felt like I could feel like all the past champions that have been in that gym, you know. I like Bino's just because of the size, and I like all the extra stuff they have in there.
Okay.
Like I could just work out, go upstairs and get a massage.
That's one of the gyms that I want to check out, man. It looks dope.
It's better and worse than you think it is.
Okay.
The tough part is just like the messiness of the gym.
Okay.
They have people that like dumbbell plate caddies.
Yeah.
That's supposed to take the weights off the machine when you're done. The issue is there's not enough of them, and you never know if someone's on a machine and just kind of walked away for a second,
Okay.
or if someone's done with the machine, or sometimes dumbbells are all over the place.
Yeah.
But equipment is good,
Yeah.
and I like being able to work out and then get my food in right there at the restaurant. You know.
Upstairs.
Yep, they have 3, I think. Yeah, they have 3. 3 food places, 3 or 4 supplement stores, a barber shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff.
What are your thoughts on the barbershop thing? It's cool.
I think it's definitely a weird mix to have because like I don't want to get a haircut right before the gym because then like I got fresh like little cuts and I'm sweating my hair and everything. Same thing for after, you're like dirty, you know what I mean? So I think it's a little, I don't think it quite goes together, but a lot of gyms like to have it.
I see it like as on the gym owner side of things. I just see it as like an extra, you know, stream of revenue that comes in, you know.
The pharmacy here.
I think the best
Pharmacy.
farm like that or like how Revive does it. They have like the clinic.
Yeah.
I think that's nice. Obviously, supplement store, but it's nice. Like a little place to get food is nice.
Yeah.
I think those things make sense. You can have a massage person there.
Yeah. Well, you know, we just got a massage person in here, Queen.
Queen?
Yeah, she's working within the facility now.
Oh, cool.
She's got her own room and everything.
Oh, she's in the room by the posing room, man?
Yeah, behind the posing room.
Ah,
We
okay.
turned that into a whole, you know, massage.
I think that's a great thing to have in the gym.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. Yeah, anything you can add to like the actual experience like that.
Yeah.
I've seen just some cryotherapy stuff, which is
Yeah.
cool. Saunas. I know you got saunas here. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah.
I like the cryotherapy thing. I just don't like the liability side of it. So I just
so?
don't want to offer it, you know? Well, you know, if somebody's in there,
Like freezer.
you know, they get too cold, they start having some heart problems while they're in there.
Yeah.
So I don't want to mess with any of that stuff. Those are my thoughts with the cold plunges too, man.
The cold plunges.
Yeah.
Uh,
I feel like you gotta have somebody
that's a lot of
there.
maintenance, too.
Yeah, a lot of maintenance. You gotta hire a staff member in
Gotta
there.
make sure people are, if they're not clean, then you gotta like, I guess you gotta change the water regardless.
You gotta change. Yeah, I think it's got like a filter in there, and you have to change it regardless at least once a month.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fucking maintenance, man. But you know, it's one of those things that's trendy right now.
The cold
They
plunges
go
for
away,
sure.
man.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of cold plunge. I think it's weird. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
I think maybe if it was like at home, where it's only you using it,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Yeah,
But you're gonna trust the filters in a commercial space, you know?
Always bet that people are gonna do what they enjoy than to do something they hate or that's uncomfortable for a long period of time.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Like working out's fun, eating's fun, massage was great. Cold plunge,
No. You had that, yes, it feels terrible, then you're worried about germs and stuff. A lot of people germophobic. You know what I mean? That's another big thing.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's why we decided not to add any of that stuff here.
I could probably. Let's try the whole thing.
Bro, for some reason this stack feels lighter, man.
That's because you got stronger.
No, it's a stack, man.
Oh. It is pretty light, I think.
Have you gotten to train at the Raw gym?
Nah, I'm
No?
going to Florida in January to train with Joe to get my prep kind of
Yeah.
underway. I think we're gonna go for a couple of days because he's still sponsored by Raw, so
Okay.
we'll see if we can train with some of the guys down there.
Yeah. Well, Chris is there most of the time, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But I haven't trained with Christian in like 2 years, so that might be cool. I know I train with him. I like Nick Walker.
Yeah.
I train with him, maybe Brett and Martin too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I can do the full
You
stack.
got it, bro. There we go. Nice. Nice.
That was good. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm actually a pretty strong dude. Like, you know, I like to wear like big baggy stuff
To keep it
just
hidden.
to keep myself hidden, you know. But I'm just gonna come out, step on stage, get the pro card.
He does it. I'm just a chill guy, you know.
Just a fucking chill guy, man.
Yeah.
What is that trend going on right now?
I don't know where it comes from. I guess I'm old now because I don't know where the fuck it started.
I don't know where he came from either.
It looked like a cartoon, but I don't know. I really have no idea.
I think it was from a cartoon, man.
It looks like a spinoff of Hey Arnold. It looks like it would be in that show. Not Hey Arnold, but Frank. Was it the little? Frank? Is it Franklin? It's one where he has that little sister. They look like little animals. I don't know. It's not Arthur. Arthur.
Yeah,
Arthur?
Something Arthur.
Okay.
God damn, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
it is Arthur, but I don't remember the name.
We're gonna figure it out real quick.
I only watch anime.
This is a kid's show. Yeah, it is Arthur. It's
Oh, it's not like a cartoon? Or is it a cartoon?
yeah, it's literally called Arthur. Where's the picture? There's no picture. I'll say. This.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It looks like he's from this show.
Okay.
They got the same clothes on and everything.
Yeah. I think you might be right, man.
Arthur was a pretty chill dude too. All right.
Run lines. Yep. Easy.
That honestly feels really nice. Little bit of pain, but like
But not too bad.
not way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
But even I feel a little bit of pain too, you know? So
you gotta go get some stem cell suit in, bro.
you get some stems on my knees, bro. They pop.
Do they hurt at all?
When I was younger, I used to squat a lot of weight, man.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Everything pops on me now.
Yeah.
Probably not a good thing.
Yeah, I used to be a little power lifter at some point, man.
You ever do a meet?
Nah. So I can't call myself a power lifter
You call yourself proud.
or a bodybuilder.
Just not competitive. Because you call yourself. I know a lot of people talk about that. Oh, you can't call yourself a bodybuilder if you didn't step on stage. I think that's why there's a word competitive bodybuilder. You're still building your body.
You're still building your body.
I still think it counts.
Yeah. I'm more of a power builder now for sure, man.
Dude,
Or just a builder.
I'm a builder. Nice. Work it. Get it. Nice.
Woo, I did chest yesterday, man. I feel it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like this one a lot. The way that one feels.
Feels good.
I especially like the back pad.
We can mess with this one too.
I like this one.
I like that you could, this thing before? Yeah.
I like that you could change it here in the settings.
Yeah.
But I do like having that back pad to like press into.
Yeah.
On this one. That's probably the biggest difference because I'm shorter, so like my knees are barely under here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. All right, we'll do some hammer curls. And I think that might be it for today.
When you bring Dorian to Houston, man.
Dorian, hell yeah.
I invited him. I told him I'd fly him out and everything, man.
What'd he say?
Oh, he said he would let me know.
I think he's so, like,
he's
whatever
busy,
he feels
bro.
like doing, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because he didn't even come to the Olympia. They were giving every Miss Olympia, like, honorary rings.
Okay.
He didn't even show up.
Oh, damn.
He didn't show up, and Frank Zane didn't show up.
Huh.
Yeah. Frank Zane declined. I don't know why. But Dorian just didn't even get back to him.
Oh, damn.
I think he's just enjoying life. He's like, bro, I don't care. I just want to go biking or on a vacation. Or,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, Dorian seems like he's killing it, man.
Yeah, I think he's just happy doing whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's bodybuilding, sometimes it's not. Okay, yeah. I guess stem cells did work. Honestly, I was a little worried this week because I was still having pains
Yeah.
and I could still hear my elbow pretty loud.
But it's not hurting like it was. So whenever you do them, you like to do them going in?
That's what feels better. Normally, I would rather keep it really lined up and curl this way.
Okay. So
Yeah.
curling straight.
Yeah. This will forever be the Step Brother song for me. And when you can't do it anymore, switch to one arm. It's a weird science fact I learned from Hall Carter. You can get more motor unit recruitment from single arm movements. And that's the easy way to test. Like, failure's supposed to be failure, right? That means failure's supposed to mean like your muscles can't recruit anymore, you know? But when you switch to one arm, you can actually get more, which is weird because he was trying to explain there's only so much stress or stimulus your brain can handle at one time. So limiting that to one like muscle at a time can actually help you get more motor recruitment. AKA build more muscle. Super nerd shit, but yeah.
One leg at a time.
Yeah. So the weird thing is, so like one unilateral stuff, you can get more unit recruitment, but at the same time, it's more fatiguing, which makes sense. You're doing one leg and then switch to another. But it's cool. So normally, I would end most workouts with single arm stuff. There's caveats here and there, like if it's a weak body part. But if it's a decent body part, do like both arms at a time, and then the last exercise maybe with one arm, you know?
You ready for the cover photo, bro, John?
You get it?
Oh, yeah. Isn't it crazy how many gyms are here in the Houston area?
It's impressive.
Yep. And most of them are pretty fucking good.
That's what I'm saying. In Tampa, there's no great ones. There's a lot of decent ones, but nothing like, oh, I really want to go to this gym.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. There's one really good gym for legs called Optimum.
In Tampa?
Yeah, that's it. It's a really good gym for legs. And I left before that new Gold's Gym opened up. There's a new Gold's, but I heard it's not crazy good either.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Gold's, they use Gym 80.
They are using Gym 80 equipment.
Yeah.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Some of it is okay, man. There's only like 2 machines I've used that I actually like from Gym 80. The rest of them are off, man. Even their chest presses, like they're really wide. There's one chest press that comes in. That's the only one I like.
Where are they based out of? Because that might answer. I noticed depending where a company is.
I think it's a German brand, man, if I'm not mistaken.
It might be German. Because I know Korea, they're about my height, so I love everything.
Everything works, yeah.
Whoever makes Arsenal, they're huge. The people that work at Arsenal are really big dudes. Because if you notice, everyone, even tall people, like Joe, Joe's tall compared to me. He's 5'11". Back squat, he can't go past 90.
Yeah.
We had to add like pads and like stuff on the foot thing, you know, in order for us to go full, get full knee flexion.
Not just that, but the hack squat itself is fucking heavy, man.
Yeah,
like, even just without weight.
They're big. I guarantee whoever runs hack squat's a big dude. Or whoever's testing out that equipment is a big dude.
Their leg press is really good. We have one, and I love that thing, man. It's very smooth.
Oh yeah. I actually, that's probably the best thing they made in my opinion.
Yeah. Feels good on your back. Feels good on your knees. It feels how it's supposed to feel.
Yeah. I like it a lot. I like that the foot placement is like it curves like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I put my foot right on that in the middle of that.
On the
crease.
little edge.
Yeah. It helps so much.
Yeah.
Nice. Do alternating. 1.
Yeah,
that's really good. You burnt them. They worked. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what failure looks like. Nice.
Also, I don't want to get too big, you know?
Yeah. You got to be able to bend your arm to right those checks and stuff. You know what I mean?
I want to be able to reach my back and
You
everything.
gotta be able to, like, the one real thing bodybuilders deal with is this: their arms get bigger and their delts get bigger. It's hard to keep a phone up next to your ear. Like my arms like flexing right now to do it. So all I do is just do voice speakerphone.
Yeah.
And I'll talk like the things you don't realize.
Yeah.
You can never scratch the middle of your back. Like, look at that.
Bro, this is as far as I go right here, man.
That's it. Don't get big.
All right, before we leave, man, give us some advice to all the young bodybuilders out there, man.
Oh, Lordy.
Wise words.
Wise words.
Some wise words.
I think the most important thing, man, if you're trying to be a bodybuilder, everyone knows to train hard in the gym. But I think that at the core, at its root, bodybuilding is about improving yourself in every aspect of life, not just physically, but mentally, spiritually, you know, financially, whatever it is. You gotta become a whole person. So don't neglect training your mind. Don't neglect training your spirit, man. Because if you're deficient in any one of those areas, it's gonna make life harder in some way.
Mind, body, spirit. I like it, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
Till next time.
Next time.